Anybody that went to Navy boot camp in San Diego remembers this old building behind me. It's the old gas chamber. I remember going through that thing in 1984. Not much fun, but it's one of the few things that's left of NTC San Diego. They tore it all down, and it's now called Liberty Station. It's mostly microbrews. We don't have enough microbrews in San Diego, but it's also home to one of my favorite Thai restaurants. I wish I was paying $1 like I pay in Bangkok, but it's great food, and I think the family's from the Chiang Mai region of Thailand. So Sara Thai, that's some great Thai food right in the Liberty Station, right near the USS Recruit. This is my go-to Thai place, but like I say, the prices, they are not the same as the food courts in Bangkok, but it's still a pretty good meal. I think this is that hallway with that scene from Top Gun. I was never much of a religious guy, but in the 80s, going through boot camp, I spent every Sunday morning in that chapel just to get the heck out of boot camp for a minute. This is Barrack 16 at NTC Boot Camp San Diego. I believe my dad was in Barrack 16 in 1950 when he went to boot camp. Today it's the Women's Museum of California. This is Building 17 here at NTC San Diego. Many famous battles in World War II were planned out of this historic building. And today it's the Watercolor Society. I don't know, they seem a little overdressed just for hanging out at NTC. I was in one of those barracks right by the gas chamber. The fire department here in San Diego uses these buildings for training now. Yeah, we have some great police here in San Diego, but if you mess with those guys, this is what it might end up looking like. Okay, these are bullet holes, that's fine, but I'm not sure. These are identified as slug. I'm not sure what kind of slug that is. It looks like they're concentrating on the driver, but there might have been one troublemaker in the back seat. So this is what, here goes the Navy SEALs in San Diego. That's CG-57. I believe that's the Lake Champlain heading back from sea. Common sight here on San Diego Bay. In the past half hour, I've seen one FFG heading out to sea and one cruiser here heading back in. I was stationed on a cruiser in San Diego, an old one, CG-30, USS Horn, and this is CG-57. My marina. A lot of naval ships coming and going, a lot of helicopters at Navy North Island right across the way. I was lucky to learn how to fly and get my pilot's license at North Island from Navy pilots, were my instructors. Great place to fly. Lining up your little Cessna in between a couple of F-18s taking off. It was a lot of fun. I think the flying club is no longer there, but it was fun while it lasted. So that's the old Navy boot camp in San Diego. I went there when I was 18 in 1984. I kind of wish it was still there. I see the Marines every other Friday, I think it is, in their uniforms, out to eat. You know, just got through boot camp. It's kind of cool. There's plenty of Navy in San Diego, but having the old boot camp there, it was pretty nice. I remember when I got there, I was one of the first. I lived about 20 miles away, so I was there at 5 in the morning. My recruiter dropped me off, and if anybody went to Navy boot camp, you probably remember they had these feet painted on the ground. Stand on the feet. So I'm standing on my feet. 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, not moving. 8 in the morning, more guys are coming in, lining up, standing on their feet. And then I think about 9 in the morning, there was a bank of phones on the wall. They made us call our mother for 5 seconds, say, I've arrived safely at boot camp, and hang up, and then back to your feet. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, noon, still standing on those feet. A lot of people went through that boot camp. So it's kind of nice that they preserve the buildings, even though some of those old historic buildings are now comic book shops and bars and restaurants. I guess that's fine. It's Liberty Station in San Diego.